We are one family, despite the cultural diversity. We strive for the unity. We love to stand for all humanity.
Yeah.
So we are the IOM. The members are the CEOs. Family with a golden heart. Through the connection of God's love.
IOM and in Nigeria.
Say no to nepotism. Ensure all life partners. Brothers and sisters together we stand.
IOM and in Nigeria.
We say no to nepotism. Ensure all life partners. Brothers and sisters united we stand.
We are the IOM family.
One love.
We are the IOM family.
God's love.
We are the IOM family.
God's grace.
We are the IOM family. In my talk show, always in my mind, and my destiny is in my hands. In my talk show, always in my mind, and my destiny is in my hands.
We are educating and innovating. All of our programs carry all that you need. Be it social and economic wise, and when you join, you go to say all
Oh, yeah, hey.
Making parties evidence.
Evidence.
Builders of peace, no violence.
No violence.
IOM new generation, building the image of being a better nation. We are educating and innovating. All of our programs carry all that you need.
Wow. We have to start. Yes, we need to start. And I will start by saying, warning. The ghost of your unacted dreams can haunt you. I repeat, the ghost of your unacted dreams can indeed haunt you. Now, the question is, if you died today, just imagine, today is our death day. You are to die today. Which dreams? Which books? What business? What degrees? What goals would die with you? Because you never acted upon it. Have you thought of that? Okay, let me ask you a question. Another question. Fine. Who can guess the richest place on earth? Who can guess the richest place on earth? Who? I know most of you might think is Dubai or the diamond field. Absolutely not. No. Wrong. The richest place on earth is the cemetery, or what you call the burial ground. The burial ground. That is the richest place on earth. Why? It is filled up. The burial ground, cemetery, is filled up with unwritten ideas, unacted ideas, unfounded companies. Many companies just die, remain in the head till death. Unfounded companies are filled in the mortuary, in the burial ground. Unused talents. A lot of us have talent. We say we'll use it tomorrow. Unused talents. IOM farm members, I want you to listen. Potential. Your potential cannot be added to the graveyard, not on my watch. Your potential will never be added on the graveyard, not on my watch. So today, this morning, we are going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a line to champion your change. And that is the theme for today. The theme for today's talk show is champion your change. Yes, that is it. How do you champion your change? You champion your change by cultivating your core. Yeah. Okay. Let me say this to you. If you don't champion your change, if you don't act on your goals, guess what? You will be haunted. You will be haunted by the ghosts of your unrealized dreams at your deathbed. Yes. Harsh, isn't it? But that is the truth. Look around now. Check it out now. You say this person is so talented, but they did not act on their goals. You are not going to be one of them. Not on my watch. So, farms, today's message is personal. Today, I'm bringing a personal message to you. You see, yesterday, you cut off distractions. Yes. You blocked the naysayers. Yes. You also made sure that anybody that is an enemy to your dream is eliminated. Now, is quiet. Because you have cut off all the naysayers, blocked off all the distraction, even your own innermost enemy, you also cut them off. You are now quiet, silence. No one is within you. In that silence, the truth is knocking on your door. The truth is knocking on your door. I want you to guess. Guess what? No one is coming to carry you. Nobody is coming to carry you. Your goals won't walk themselves to completion. I repeat, your goals will not walk themselves to completion. Your vision won't build itself. Your dreams will not come out by itself. This is where adults are separated from excuses. This actualizing your goals is where we separate adults from excuses. The question now is this: will you pick up your life with your two hands and drive it forward, or will you allow yourself to drift until your gift expires? Are you going to continue to wander about, talking, going to one place or the other, begging, waiting for destiny master, praying without acting until your gift expires and the ghosts of your dreams will haunt you at your bedside, saying, we would have come alive, but you killed us? Champions, and you need to champion your change. Champions, you must champion your change. You must cultivate your core. Yes. Now, this is day 25 of IOM 30-Day Success Challenge, and the theme once again is champion your change. All right. I want to tell you a story. About Tux. I saw Tux. She said hi. I want you to meet Tux, our signature pap queen, aka Los Angeles rep. Tux, you see, she looked at her life. Tochukwu Okpala looked at her life and she said, enough is enough. Yes. First of all, she cut off the external noise. She did. She cut them off, no matter who they are. Then she was faced with the harder battle, the internal distractions, the voices whispering in her ear. He says to her, when she wants to get up from bed, he says, stay in bed. Don't get up. Nobody will know. Just lie down. Sleep for 5 more minutes. No one will know. Just skip getting up. She cut off the self-doubt. She silenced them. You see, now, Tux is working on her core. Tochukwu Okpala is currently working hard on her core. She's working on her core discipline. She's growing stronger by the day. Yes, no crowd. Because if you have to go the rough way, you may need to go alone sometimes. No crowd, no supervisor, just Tux and her choices. So Chukwu is left with herself and her choices of her variance. Each cup of pap she serves it is a victory. It is a victory over yesterday's excuses. You see, just yesterday, During our live exercise, Tox insisted I read her message. She said, Nurse Angel, read my message. I did. I read it. Tox made a bold move. She made a bold move to demand payment. She demanded payment from me for the order I promised to place for her pap. She said, Nurse Angel, you need to pay me. I have the pap already. Pay me. Come and take your pap. You see, she advanced. She advanced to attract. And she did. No more waiting, no darling. She owned it. Tox owned it. You see, when we say, make that phone call, send that email, make that, step out, go, follow up. Tox did. She owned it. Honestly, she did. That is the action of a champion. And guess what? I said, I'm going to order Chibes to pay you your money. She said, what do I do with the pap? I said, leave it. I'll let you know. That pap is mine. You see, cutting down noises, building the core and taking responsibility. That is what Tox did. And today, Tox stands tall with one message for us all. She's sending a message to us all. Distractions gone. It is now me. Now, it is now me. It's now on me. You see, Tox's message is this. I rise because if I don't rise, nobody will rise for me. Tox is not just selling pap. She's championing her change. Tox is not just selling pap. Tox is championing her change. Also, distraction gone. That is God's love Apan. I want you to meet God's love Apan as well. God's love Apan, she heard it. Listen, I read her message. She heard it straight from her own aunt. Her own aunt, her father's sister, said to her, you will never become anything. Imagine that. Just take a look at the very people meant to lift you up. They are the same people that are trying to bring you down. Imagine. They are trying to tie her dream. They are trying to nail her in a coffin. They are trying to bury her dream and bury her alive. What did God's love Apan do? God's love Apan said the unthinkable. God's love Apan, after attending our program, vowed. She made a vow. She made a vow to block her auntie. She said, I'm going to block my auntie. She made a vow to shut the door, to seal the voice out. Boom! Kicked the voice out. No more family. No more family doubts. No more family doubts coming to her ears, telling her, you can't afford it. You can't make it. Why do you want to go to school? You see, the phone went quiet. Good. Turn them off. Cut them off. Block them. If they will stand between you and your success. Success is war. War with self, and we also have external war inside the family. Yes. In that quiet time, God's love Apan found something louder. She found something louder than her own core voice. Now, each day, God's love Apan writes her own approval. I read it. She's writing her own approval letter. She's not waiting for her dad's sister, her mom's brother, nobody. Her approval letter is written by herself. She's writing it with her pen and her book. She's writing her approval letter with her clock to time herself. Yes. What did she say? She said, study. Study plan. She's writing. She says, save money. Save money no matter what. I must go to school. It is either I go to school or I go to school. No plan B. She's saving plan. She's saving. doing a saving plan. She's drilling daily. She has bought a farmland. She has paid for a farmland for her dad so that she will be making at least monthly money to sustain her. She's praying, but she's acting. Very important. Prayer without action is zero. Zero. She studies. She's studying. In her quiet time, she's studying. She's acting. She's whispering. She whispers. She says to herself, I will graduate with flying colors. She declared it. She said it. She is building an inner force. She's building an inner force. She's building her discipline. She's focusing. She's acting. Action when others beg for destiny helpers. People are begging for destiny helpers. God love Athan. God's love Athan is acting. She said, if I don't do it, I won't be done. It won't be done. If I don't do it, it will not be done. No plan B. It's either I succeed or I succeed. God's love Athan isn't waiting for applause. She's not waiting for anybody to clap for her. She's owning her own growth. She's owning her growth. She's championing her change. Yes. What exactly do we mean by champion your change? What does that mean? Simple. It means to take ownership. Listen, to take total ownership of your growth. No outsourcing of your growth. No waiting for destiny helpers. You move. You initiate. You correct yourself. You press on when no one is clapping. It's the mindset. It means the mindset. My life is my responsibility. Take accountability of your life. Take accountability of your goals. To cultivate your core. To cultivate your core is to train the person inside of you. Discipline. Train them with discipline them, courage, deep work, emotional steadiness, meditation, study, and skill. You feel the void. You feel the void. You don't let emptiness to take over. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. Fill the void created when you cut off the distractions. Otherwise, weeds will return and grow and take over. In fact, even the Bible said, when you cast out demons and you don't do anything, you cast out demons from someone that is demon possessed and they don't build themselves spiritually, 1 million, many of them will come back in full force and take over the person. Yes. You need to, it's a daily, deliberate self-mastery so you can stand in any weather. Fill the void. Now, let's take, for instance, Elon Musk. I want to talk to you about Elon Musk. You all know him. He is famous for Tesla and SpaceX. But his real story is about his inner self. You may not have heard his story. I want to tell you his story today. You see, Elon Musk, as a boy, listen and listen carefully. Those of you that are waiting for destiny helpers, listen. As a boy, Elon Musk was bullied badly. He was badly bullied. However, he found escape in books. He used books to console himself. Filling his mind, he was filling his mind and building resilience. He was studying, filling the gap. He filled the gap. At 17 years old, he left home. He left home with only one dream and one determination. A dream and a determination. After he built and grew, he's the owner of PayPal, but he sold PayPal. After selling PayPal, he could have retired because he was rich. He sold it for billions. Instead, what did Elon Musk do? He risked every penny, every cent he had. He risked everything on two impossible ideas: electric cars and private rockets. By 2008-ish, Elon Musk This Tesla was broke. Tesla was broke, and his rocket started to explode. He wants to try it. He put one out, it exploded. He tried the second rocket, it exploded. He tried the third rocket, he exploded. It exploded. Worst of all, he had only one more chance. He was so broke to the tooth. He had no money to do anything. Just one last chance. Come on. Most people will say, I won't do that again. I need the little money remaining to feed. He had one last chance. Why? Because that's all he could afford. Failure meant, if he had failed, it meant the end of the world for him. Guess what? He took the risk. He took the chance. He didn't quit. He slept on the factory floor. He showered at YMCA. He was sleeping in the office. He worked 20 hours every day and more. Sometimes sleeping for just 1 hour. Elon Musk, read about him. He doesn't sleep. 1 hour, 2 hours max. The last rocket he needed to try or get broke for life, it flew. The last chance, they say, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do this, save it. He tried it, took the risk. Guess what? It flew. Tesla survived, and history was made. Elon Musk is currently the richest man on earth for that single particular risk, for championing his change. He is the richest man on earth because he championed his own change by cultivating his core. The real key wasn't money. Of course it wasn't. He put in every penny. It wasn't luck. Excuse me, just keep quiet. What do you mean? What is luck? What is luck? It was discipline. It was inner mastery. He mastered himself. Mark said, I will never give up. He said, I will have to be dead or completely incapacitated to stop. Listen to him again. Musk said, I will never give up. I'm rather dead or completely incapacitated than to stop. That's the voice of someone who carries his own load. Guess what? The ghosts of his dreams will not come to haunt him during his death. It's the voice of someone who carries his own load, no matter how heavy it is. That inner warrior, not luck, I repeat, the inner warrior, not luck, not applause, is what made Elon Musk the icon he is today. His story says to us loud and clear, champion your change. Champion your change. Even if the world doubts you, never doubt yourself. Another one I'm going to share quickly is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, before Harry Potter was a rock bottom single mother. Rock bottom, she always goes there. She was a single mother. She was living in a tiny cold flat. She doesn't even have money to pay her bills. She was surviving on benefits. She was eating from hand to mouth. She was battling depression. She was depressed because of her situation. Single mother, a child, nothing to write home about. No job, no nothing. She was even at a stage thinking of committing suicide. Yet, upon she wanted to kill herself, no help came. No help. No destiny helper came to rescue her. So what did she do? She made a choice to champion her change. She made a choice to champion her change. So with her baby in a stroller, she sat in the cafe and she wrote daily. No computer, just scraps of paper. That's why I told you, you don't need a fancy book. You can get a piece of paper, just scraps of paper. She built her strength on discipline, patience, and belief. She filled the void. Publishers rejected her. They rejected her story. Each publisher rejection upon rejection upon rejection upon rejection, 12 good times. Each no could have killed her. Remember, she's a depressed woman. It could have killed her dream. She could have said, I don't think I can succeed. I don't think anybody will buy my story on a crap piece of paper. But she pressed on. Finally, one said yes. One said yes. The same story that the world mocked, the same story that the publishers rejected, the same story that the waitress in the restaurant she was always sitting at, thinking she was going mad, became a global treasury. The same story was a global treasury. Her outer success was born from an inner victory. Rock bottom became her foundation. She realized that no one was coming to save her. So what did she do? She had to save herself. She had to save herself. Even the scriptures also anchor the responsibility of yourself to yourself. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6 to 8, it says, look at the ants. Take a look at the ants. Ants. No captain. Ants, they don't have any captain. No supervisor. You're waiting for supervisor. Ant has no supervisor yet. Ant prepares his food. Ant is their own self-leadership. What about Galatians? Galatians 6 verses 5. It says, each one should carry their own load, period. Each one should carry their own load. In other words, each of us must bear responsibility for our lives. No one else can do your push-ups. No one else can open your factory. No one can realize your dream. It's you. Even our Quran chapter 17 verse 13. What does it say? Listen to the Holy Scripture. It says, we have fasting every man's own. Listen, some books we say otherwise, but I picked this one. You need to Google it. Check it. He said, we have fastened every man's omen. Omen is bad luck, to his neck. We have fastened everyone's omen to his neck. On the day of resurrection, we shall produce for him his scroll in the shape of a wide open book. What they mean is, the message is accountability is personal. They will open your book for you. Even in the Bible, it says on the last day, God will open your own book. You will see what you did yourself. No destiny master, no destiny helper will come and stand for you. No, it's personal. The Hindu Gita chapter 6 verses 6, it says, for one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. For one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to conquer the mind is the greatest enemy. Even Buddhism teaches, listen to this, listen to Buddhism teaching. It says, yourself is your own protector. Stop waiting, stop waiting to be saved. It says, yourself is your own protector. Stop waiting to be saved. Stop waiting for destiny master and helpers. All right, I will say this, discipline is the hammer. You need to cultivate discipline. It's the hammer that shapes you into something strong. You see, no one will steer for you. No one will steer your boat. No one will steer your ship. You need to take the wheel. Take the wheel of your life. Or your life will be led by someone else. All right, you see, no one claps. I need you to listen to this. No one claps underground. No one claps. No one goes under the ground to clap. Have you seen someone clapping underground? No one claps underground. You need to keep pushing until you break through. You see, no one can do your exercises for you. Only your effort builds your strength. People can say, do it. No one will do it for you. You need to do your exercise for yourself to get your strength. You see, I want to say this. I want to ask you a question. Farm members, who owns your future? Who owns your future? Who carries your dream? If you succeed, who gets the credit? Where is your destiny? Who holds your destiny? All right, quickly, we'll have to end. Bring out your pen and paper for your day 25 assignment. Your day 25 assignment is me time. Me time is me time. Me time. Write it down. Number one, I need you to protect your time. Yes, you need to be ruthless. Protect your time. Say no. Say no. You need to say no for a little while. Just a little while. Learn to say no. 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 Even if it's friends, even if it's family, tell them. Tell your family, tell your friends, this is me time. It is my time. It's okay to say that. Let them frown. That's fine. Because when the ghost of your dreams start to haunt you, they won't be there. You need to say to them, please wait. Please wait. Please wait. You need to use that your time. Use it to focus on you. Focus on you. It's me time. Think about yourself. Think about your goal. Think about your dream. What do you want to become? Who do you want to become? That is the only way. That is the only way successful people succeed. You need to be selfish with your time. Number two assignment. You need to champion your change. You need to champion your change. What do I mean? You need to act on one goal. Act on one goal. Act on one goal. How? Use your me time. Use your me time to finish one small task that will lead you to your goal. That me time, you say, no, give me that time. Me time is me time. Protect it. Use it to champion your change. What do I expect you to do? Yeah? Use it to finish one small task. It could be follow up. Call a customer, like Took's signature did. She contacted me. Pay me my money. Pay me my money. You promised to buy something. Pay me. Call a customer. Or you can even offer a free sample. Call them, show them a free sample, and ask them to buy one. You can start saving. If you want to save money, continue to transfer money. Look at, even if it's 1,000 naira or 100 naira, just transfer it. It's your time. Do something for yourself. Or for students, you can study. Use that time to study. You need to keep working without distraction. It's your time. Don't cut off all distraction. Lock yourself up. That is how to succeed. Finish one small task today and tell me later. Number 3, you need to cultivate your core. You need to cultivate your core. What do I mean? You need to build habits, build daily habits, positive, good habits. Choose one practice. You need to choose one practice that grows you. For example, if you want to cultivate your core, develop yourself, personal development, you need to choose one practice that will build you, depending on what you want to achieve. You can decide to read 10 minutes. Read, just 10 minutes. Then, okay, me time, I give myself 10 minutes. Read something. It's okay. You can wake up on time. You can decide me time, wake up on time. Don't talk to anybody. Don't do anything. Give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. You waste your time for people that will not help you achieve your goal. Give yourself a time. Look that time. Use that time to plan your day's activity. Use that time to prioritize your task. This is about training your inner strength, not just finishing a task. You're building habits. Habits build is what you're building. and habits will build your core. So number 4 assignment, lastly, number 4, say your creed. You need to form a creed for yourself. You need to say the creed out loud. Something like, I declare, I declare, I declare, I am a champion. I am a champion. I am the champion of my change. I am the champion of my change. I protect my time. I protect my time. I work on my goals. I grow every day. So you need to have a creed. You can form it any way you like it. You can say it. I'm the champion of my change. I protect my time. I work on my goal every day. You need to give yourself at least 10 minutes a day. Remember, he who guards his time guards his crown. I repeat, he who guards his time guards his crown. You need to protect hours. Protect your hours. Protect your future. You need to protect your future. You cannot borrow legs to run a race. You can't borrow legs. You need to run with your legs. The child who washes his hands will eat with elders, of course. Look at Elon Musk. He struggled and suffered, slept 1 hour a day. Now he is number 1 man in the whole wide world. People bow to him. You need to learn that discipline opens door to greatness. Destiny helpers, we only give you coins. I repeat, destiny helpers, we give you coins to eat. Discipline builds kingdom. Discipline builds kingdom. You need to build your kingdom. Stop waiting. Stop blaming. Stop building. Stop waiting. Stop blaming. Start building. The person in the mirror, go to the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. The person in the mirror is your new coach, is your new mentor, your hero. Treat them with respect and demand greatness from them. You've got everything it takes within you. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for you. Champion your change. Cultivate your core. The finish line is in sight. In our mind, it's always in my mind, and my destiny is definitely in my hands. No one else. Bye-bye.